get that question asked quite a bit, from people that, going on a hike or golfers. Should they try to get some pain relief before they go out for the activity, or if that activity makes them sore, should they do it afterwards for recovery? And really the answer is you could do both, depending on your own schedule. Some people will want to do the HipTrac to get loosened up, use some heat on there, get warmed up, get that pain relief that can last them a couple hours, and then go play the 18 holes of golf or go for that 3-mile hike. Then when they come back from that, they could be sore, and a lot of times they might take Advil or ibuprofen or some narcotic. In that situation, what they can do now is, instead of taking that medication first, try the HipTrac, use your hot pack, use your cold pack, see if you can get that natural recovery from your activity. And that works for a lot of people. So some people only have time to do one or the other, so they'll kind of find out for themselves what works best for them. I encourage people to try different combinations. Another big question they'll ask me is, with arthritis or hip conditions, I just can't sleep at night. So somewhere around 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning, it just wakes me up every single night. And this is really, really common. Something that happens in our bodies, our bodies, have a temperature, and we are at our coldest usually 3, 4 in the morning. And when our body temperature drops, the structures, the injuries in our bodies that are inflamed your brain picks up on that inflammation more easily, because there's a bigger difference in the temperatures between your inflamed hip and your core body temperature. So people commonly will wake up a lot in the middle of the night. Well, what a lot of people do is they'll use the HipTrac right before they go to bed for 15 or 20 minutes. And a lot of people are saying how, well, now I'm sleeping through the night and it just helps a lot. So I'll still do it before golf or whatever, but I'll definitely always reserve time before bed, because if we don't sleep at night, that's when our body is getting a lot of repair done and recovering from the day's activities. Sleep is essential, and we all know when how emotionally grumpy we are and physically grumpy we are when we don't get a good night's sleep. So I often encourage my patients to try that as well in the evenings.